Hi, it's Nick on the 22nd of October with the final thought of this week's theme of creative recovery. When I look back at my last 2 or 3 decades of kind of the journey of recovering my own creativity from being utterly convinced I was uncreative to realising now that I, like we all are incredibly creative. It's who we naturally are. I think one of the things that has made the biggest difference for me is the choice, not a choice I'm able to make all the time, but a choice I need to continually make when I can, is the choice to be what I would call wholehearted. And what I mean by that is I think, the language I would use is, many of us have, got kind of pretty broken-hearted. I know I got pretty broken-hearted in my childhood and in my teenage years. I gave up on a lot of things. I felt like I stopped dreaming, all sorts of stuff. And for me, the process of recovering and the ongoing process of recovering my creativity requires a wholehearted approach. To embrace all of it, to embrace the joys, the beauty, the inspiration, all the good stuff, and also to embrace the pain, the buried pain, the hidden pain, the stuff that I didn't want to face again, that I never wanted to have to look at. Having to face all of that stuff in a kind of wholehearted way. Because I think the more that we can be wholehearted and willing, if you like, to feel it all, feel all the good stuff and all the painful stuff, then we really get to be creative, I think. That's what it requires, a big heart. Another way of looking at wholeheartedness is, a kind of a desire to get our heart back fully. I don't think we ever lose our heart, but it gets buried away under hurt and pain and programming and conditioning and all sorts of stuff. It requires, I think wholeheartedness is also about a commitment. It's like, there's so many reasons to stop and to delay and to procrastinate. So it's that kind of choice to go, I'll always have reasons, I'll always have excuses, but I'm going to go ahead anyway. And I think it's also, wholeheartedness for me is also about, the kind of commitment to giving ourselves fully, and also the commitment to receiving as fully as we can, really being in that flow of life, letting ourselves give all the gifts and love that we have, and also receive all the gifts and love that other people have for us. It's being in that wonderful circle or cycle, if you like, of giving and receiving, the flow of life. So I'm thinking a lot about this whole idea of wholeheartedness at the moment, so I'm going to make it the theme for next week. So the end thought for today is the beginning thought for the whole of next week. So next week I'm going to be focusing on this theme of wholeheartedness and recovery from brokenheartedness as well, I would say. So hope today's thought's been helpful, and look forward to being back tomorrow for a whole week on from brokenheartedness to wholeheartedness. Okay, God bless. Have a good day. Bye.